Hello, this is Ryan D'Amelio, and this is going to be part 2 of the DLR assignment for my final project. So, I honestly do think that we can't talk about these DLRs without really addressing Kara and Tyler's technology in the classroom, because it is one of the most beneficial lessons we have been taught in the classroom from our fellow students. And I feel like most of us would agree that this is a very important one. And I do believe that other people doing this project will also choose this one because it is very well done. So, really, they really did a great job introducing us to other forms of sites and technologies that we could possibly use in the classroom as teachers. That was a big problem with other DLRs, is that some would focus more on different subjects, or some would tailor their lessons to different strengths of students. These are really important for teachers, and everyone can use them. So it was very good and very interesting to see how these technologies are used in the classroom. So really, they had three main ones that they showed us, which were Nearpod, Pear Deck, and Metameter. And they really did go into great detail of how these worked, how to properly use them, what grade levels they belong to, and really did a great job of showing that. For example, Nearpod, they showed it was really for higher. It really could be used for any grade, but it was mainly targeted for higher education. It keeps students interacting on the lessons. It's creative and informative, and they really gave us a tour of how to use these sites, which was very beneficial because most of us, if not all of us, have never heard of these sites before. And it was very useful as teachers to see how these would possibly be used in a classroom environment. And it was very beneficial to see that. Nearpod was a great introduction by them, but then they introduced us to Pear Deck, and they didn't really show us how to use Pear Deck effectively, but that's okay because they showed us how these programs worked through trailers and showed us and through commercials, I should say, not trailers, but it really showed how teachers could possibly use these websites, and how they have been used in certain subjects. We saw all that, we just didn't get to use the website and how to actually utilize the technology that was given before us. However, we were given the basics. It was a good presentation for Pear Deck, and it honestly didn't. I don't think Pear Deck would benefit me that much just because I'm a higher education teacher, but I feel like Pear Deck would be very, very, very useful for elementary school level and just how to keep students engaged in your lesson. And really, the most common one I've seen, especially in college, and they did a good job explaining how the website worked, was Mentimeter. And really, it was an interactive experience because we, as the class, were able to participate in a preset questionnaire, and how it's you could say how this relates to this, or you can really allow students to answer your questions anonymously. And it was a great tool for teachers, and especially colleges that I've seen, because it allows dozens, if not hundreds, of students to respond to a question anonymously, but it also gives statistics for those, so graph charts and majorities. It's a very useful system that I would probably use in the classroom. It's also great for polls, like even not like just the lessons, just like, hey, how was your day been? Or like, how would you rate this over this? So it can be used outside the classroom, which is rare for these types of technologies, because why on earth would you use these outside the classroom? However, they're possible. So it was very well done. And I could totally see myself using that technology in the classroom. And then really they just put us in groups to talk about it and reflect on it. And they did a great job just explaining how these technologies work. And that was really my biggest takeaway from this, was how much resources we as rising educators don't know about, and how by utilizing these technologies, it really can be beneficial for us as teachers to understand how these work. So it was very well done. So, but yeah, so that's gonna wrap up this video, and I appreciate you guys for watching and following me on this ride. So, but yeah, so have a good day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.